You're listening to the City World Radio Network, high-definition digital radio broadcasting from the city to the world. www.cityworldradio.com.
Hi, this is Ray Gelato. My music can be heard on the City World Radio Broadcasting Network, on the Lounging with Lombardi music program, with your host, the legendary DJ, Mr. John Lombardi. Now dim the lights, pour your favorite beverage, and enjoy the music.
A very pleasant good afternoon, and welcome to the City World Radio Network. I'm DJ John Lombardi, the host of my music program, Lounging with Lombardi, which can be heard every Tuesday afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as we broadcast live from the City World Radio Network studios and our sister station, Skies Crescent Radio, from the greatest city in the world, New York, New York. My first featured artist this afternoon is Trisha Yearwood. Those of you familiar with Trisha Yearwood, she's a country singer, a 3-time Grammy Award winner. However, she did recently record a CD to tribute the late great Francis Albert Sinatra, and I'd like to share 8 tracks from Trisha Yearwood's fabulous Frank Sinatra tribute CD. The first track from Trisha, classic Witchcraft.
Shades of old Lucretia Borgia, there's a devil in you tonight. And although my heart adores you, my head says it ain't right. Right to let you make advances, oh no. Understand the circumstances, I'd go. But oh, those fingers in my hair that slide, come hither, stare. That strips my conscience bare, it's witchcraft. And I've got no defense for it, the heat is too intense for it. What good would common sense for it do? 'Cause it's witchcraft, wicked witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you arouse the need in me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. It's such an ancient pitch, but one I wouldn't switch, 'cause there's no nicer witch than you. 'Cause it's witchcraft, that crazy witchcraft. And although I know
right, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee, three-time Grammy Award winner Trisha Yearwood with a fabulous Frank Sinatra tribute CD here in the City World Radio Network. That was entitled Witchcraft. Next track from Trisha, this is entitled Drinking Again.
Can borrow a smoke, maybe tell some joker a bad joke, but who's gonna laugh at a broken heart? Oh, yeah. Drinking again, it's always the same, that same old story. And after the kicks, there's little old mixed up me. Trying to lose a dream that used to be. Look at me, I'm drinking again. All over town.
All right, that tune was entitled Drinking Again, once again from the Trisha Yearwood Frank Sinatra tribute CD. And I want to give a shout out to John Christopher from the Neon Beat radio station, who's listening in from the great state of Missouri this afternoon. We continue with Trisha Yearwood. Next track, the classic All the Way.
When somebody loves you, it's no good unless he loves you. All the way, happy to be near you when you need someone to cheer you. All the way. Taller than the tallest tree is. That's how it's got to feel. Deeper than the deep blue sea is. That's how deep it goes if it's real. When somebody needs you, it's no good
All the Way, as performed by my first featured artist this afternoon, Trisha Yearwood, backed up by a fabulous 55-piece orchestra. We can pick up the tempo here. Next track, the classic Come Fly With Me.
Let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me, let's float down to Peru. In Llama Land, there's a one-man band, and he'll toot his flute for you. Let's take off in the blue. Once I get you up there where the air is rarefied, we'll just fly starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You'll make the angels cheer, 'cause we're together. Such a lovely day. Just say the words and we'll beat the birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Get you up there where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear angels cheer, 'cause we're together. Weatherwise, it's such a lovely day. Just say the words and we'll beat the birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
Boy, I tell you, there's nothing like listening to Frank Sinatra music backed up by a 55-piece swinging orchestra. Trisha Yearwood, Come Fly With Me, and let's give a shout-out to the pizza lady who's listening in from the Midwest this afternoon while drinking her iced tea. We continue with Trisha Yearwood, the classic One for My Baby.
It's 2:45. There's no one in the place except you and me. So set 'em up, Joe. I got a little story you ought to know. We're drinking, my friend, to the end of a brief episode, making one for my baby and one more for the road. another nickel in the machine. I feel kind of bad. Can't you make the music easy and sad? I could tell you a lot, but that's not in a gentleman's code. Make it one for my baby and one more for the You'd never know it, but buddy, I'm a kind of poet, and I got a lot of things I'd like to say. And when I'm gloomy, won't you listen to me till it's talked away? Well, that's how it goes. Joe, I know you're getting anxious to close. And thanks for the cheer. I hope you didn't mind my bending your ear. But this torch that I found, it's gotta be drowned, or it's gonna explode. Make it one for my baby and one more for the road. Long, it's long, mighty long.
Okay, the classic Torch song, One for My Baby, as performed by my first featured artist, once again, Trisha Yearwood, with a great Frank Sinatra tribute CD. And we continue with Trisha. We have 3 more tracks here left. The next one is entitled They All Laughed.
The odds were 100 to 1 against me. The world thought the heights were too high to climb. But people from Missouri never incensed me. Oh, I wasn't a bit concerned, for from history I have learned how many, many times the worm had turned. They all laughed at Christopher Columbus when he said the world was round. They all laughed when Edison recorded sound. we never could be happy. They laughed at us and how. But ho, 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 who's got the last laugh now? They all laughed at Rockefeller Center. Now they're fighting to get in. They all laughed at Whitney and his cotton gin. They all laughed at Fulton and his steamboat, Hershey and his chocolate bar. Ford and his Lizzie kept the laughers busy. That's how people are. They laughed at me, wanting you. Said it would be hello, goodbye. But oh, you came through. Now they're eating humble pie. They all said we'd never get together. Darling, let's take a bow. Ho, 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 who's got the last laugh? He, let's at the brass laugh. Ha, 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 who's got the last laugh?
Trisha Yearwood and the big 55-piece orchestra bringing you Sinatra here on the City World Radio Network. They all laughed. And a shout out to Laura Ainsworth and her husband Pat, listening in from Dallas, Texas this afternoon. Next track from Trisha Yearwood, The Man That Got Away.
Have lost their glitter. The winds grow colder, and suddenly you're older, and all because of the man that got away. No more his eager call, the writings on the dreams you've dreamed have all gone astray. The man that won you has run off and undone you. That great beginning has seen a final ending. Don't know what happened. It's all a crazy game. No more that old time thrill, for you've been through hell, and never a new love will be the same. Good riddance, goodbye. Every trick of his you're on to, but fools will be fools, and where's he going to? The road gets rougher, it's lonelier and tougher. With hope you burn up, tomorrow he might turn up.
Man That Got Away, as performed by, once again, my first featured artist this afternoon, this morning, or this evening, depending where you're listening from, because we do broadcast from the city to the world. And we come to the last and final track from Trisha Yearwood, the classic, The Lady is a Tramp.
Stew and never wished for turkey as I hitched and hiked and drifted too from Maine to Albuquerque. Alas, I missed the Beaux-Arts ball, and what is twice as sad, I was never at a party where they honored Noel Cad. But social circles spin too fast for me. My whole Bohemia is the place to be. I get too hungry for dinner at 8. I like the theater and never come late. I never bother with people I hate. That's why the lady is a tramp. I don't like crap games with barons and earls. Won't go to Harlem in ermine and pearls. Won't dish the dirt with the rest of the girls. That's why the lady is a tramp. I like the free, fresh wind in my hair, life without care. I'm broke, that's okay. Hate California, it's cold and it's damp. That's why the lady is a tramp. I go to Coney, the beach is divine. I go to ball games, the bleachers are fine. I get the columns and read every line. That's why the lady is a tramp. I like a prize fight when it's not a fake. I love the rowing on Central Park Lake. I go to opera and stay wide awake. That's why the lady is a tramp. I like the green grass under my shoes. What can I lose? I'm flat, that's that. I'm all alone when I lower my lamp. That's why the lady, that's why the lady, that's why the lady is a tramp.
All right, The Lady is a Tramp, as performed by, once again, Trisha Yearwood, my first featured artist this afternoon here on Lounging with Lombardi. I want to give a shout out to Michael and Patricia Dutra, who are listening in from Naples, Florida this afternoon. Michael's a little under the weather there. I hope you feel better, Mike, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you in Club Bonafide next month in April. And as my engineer, Preston, is getting featured artists ready. Just a reminder, once again, right here from the captain's chair, behind microphone number 1, toe tapping and finger popping. You're on the air with DJ John Lombardi, the host of my music program, Lounging with Lombardi, which can be heard every Tuesday afternoon, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, broadcasting live from the City World Radio Network studios and our sister station, Sky's Crescent Radio, from the greatest city in the world, New York, New York. And if you want to get in touch with us here, because we love to hear from our listeners, you can send us an email through our website or through our Facebook page. And speaking about Facebook, we encourage you to like our City World Radio Network Facebook page And I encourage you to like my Lounging with Lombardi Facebook page as well. And last but not least, if you want to friend me here on Facebook, I'm easy to find. I'm the John Lombardi with the headphones on. Okay, the man that keeps me on the air to my left here, Mr. Preston, has featured artists ready to go. We've got the high sign here. And if you've been a long-term listener to my programs, you'll remember that I've been playing Diane Shure. And as I mentioned, we're going to hear more of her in the future. Well, the future is now. Diane Shure, featured artist number 2, performing Nice and Easy.
Let's take it nice and easy. It's gonna be so easy for us to fall in love. Hey baby, what's your hurry? Relax and don't you worry. We're gonna fall in love. We're on the road to romance, that's safe to say. But let's make all the stops along the way. The problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime, 'cause nice and easy does it every time.
Okay, featured artist number 2 from the great state of Washington, Diane Shure, officially known as Deedles, Nice and Easy. Shout out to Ken Slavin, who's listening in from great state of Texas, from San Antonio this afternoon. And we continue with Diane Scher, classic Watch What Happens.
Let someone start believing in you. Let him hold out his hand. Let him touch you and watch what happens. Want someone who can look in your eyes and see into your heart. Let him find you and watch what happens. Cold. No, I won't believe your heart is cold. Maybe just afraid to be broken again. Let someone with a deep love to give that deep love to you. And what magic you'll see. Let someone give her heart, someone who cares like me.
Okay, once again, Diane Scher giving us a little jazzy bossa nova of the classic Watch What Happens, featured artist number 2 here on the City World Radio Network, Sky's Crescent Radio, with your host, DJ John Lombardi. And we continue with Diane Scher. We have 3 more tracks here left in this particular CD that I picked out for you this afternoon. A pretty song entitled I Remember You.
You're the one who said I love you too. I do, didn't you know? I remember too a distant bell and the stars that fell like rain out of the blue. When my life is through and the angels ask me to recall the thrill of them all, then I shall tell them I remember you.
Diane Scher performing I Remember You. And I want to give a shout out to Robert and Raylene Miura, all listening in from Staten Island, New York this afternoon. Next track from Diane, the classic The Second Time Around.
Second time around. the second time around.
The classic, the second time around, is performed by, once again, my second featured artist this afternoon, Diane Scher. And we come to the last and final track from Diane. A lot of people recorded this. Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett, even Stevie Wonder. The classic, For Once in My Life.
Someone who needs me, someone I've needed so long. For once unafraid, I can go where life leads me. Somehow I know I'll be strong. For once I can touch what my heart used to dream of long before I knew. Someone warm like you could make my dreams come true. Once in my life I won't let sorrow hurt me, not like it's hurt me before. For once I have something I know won't desert me. I'm not alone anymore. For once I can say, this is mine, you can't take it. Long as I know I have love, I can make it. For once in my life I have someone who needs
that was a very interesting arrangement of Once in My Life. It started out a little somber. We had that drum break in there where I was playing my air drums, of course, and then right after the drum break, and went right into a little jazz version. Diane Sher, once again, from Once in My Life, second featured artist this afternoon. And I'll give a shout out to Mike and Gina, who are listening in from Florida this afternoon. And my engineer, Preston, to the left of me, is getting artist number 3 ready. So just a couple more announcements here that, once again, you are listening to DJ John Lombardi, right from the captain's chair behind microphone number 1. My program is entitled Lounging with Lombardi, which can be heard every Tuesday afternoon, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Broadcasting live from the greatest city in the world, New York, New York. And if you want to get in touch with us, because we love to hear from our listeners, you can send us an email through our website, or you can go to our Facebook page and send us messages through there as well. Let me know what's going on, what do you want to hear, etc. Also, if you have a product, a service, or a business and you want to sponsor a great entertainment, help us stay on the air, and we can knock off some of these bills that we have here. By all means, please advertise with us. You can send us an email through the website or through the Facebook page, once again. And last but not least, if you want to be the star of your own show, be in the captain's chair behind microphone number 1. We have airtime available. We welcome all new broadcasters, all genres of music, talk shows, whatever you want to do. All you have to do is get in touch with us, and we'll give you the information that you need to join the City World Radio Network family. All right, we continue. We're into the second half of the program here. And my third featured artist, we're picking up from our previous program from last week. I was playing the music of Ray Gelato because of the time constraints. I have 5 tracks left from his fabulous CD, so I'm going to share them with you this afternoon. Picking up from last week, Ray Gelato performing The Birth of the Blues.
They heard the breeze through the trees, singing weird melodies, and they played them as the start of the blues. And from a jail came a wail of a down-hearted frail, and they made them the start of the blues. From a whippoorwill high on the hill, they took a new note, pushed it through a horn till it was born into a blue note. And then they nursed it, they rehearsed it, and gave out the news that the Southland gave birth to the blues. You know, pushed it through a heart till it was born into a blue note. Well, let me tell you that they nursed it and rehearsed it, and they really gave out the news that the Southland gave birth to the blues. Oh, and they nursed it, rehearsed it, gave out the news. Oh, the Southland gave birth to the blues.
All right, once again, a little way from London, England, Mr. Ray Gelato and his Giants, picking up from our previous program, The Birth of the Blues. I want to give a shout out to Mike Williamson, who's listening from Rockford, Illinois this afternoon. And we continue with Ray Gelato. This is entitled Topsy. Okay, boy, I'm out of breath over here because I was doing some serious toe tapping, finger popping, and air drumming on that one. Ray Gelato and his Giants, and Ray on that tenor saxophone, the classic Topsy. A shout out to Joe Calamari, who's at home in Westchester County. listening in on his Bose headphones and sipping his red wine. We continue with Ray Gelato, a Louis Prima medley, Them Their Eyes, I Can't Believe That You're in Love with Me.
I fell in love with you the first time I looked into them their eyes.
Them their eyes.
You got a cute red flirt with them their eyes.
Them their eyes.
Oh, and you make me happy. Then you make me blue. No stalling, I'm falling in a very big way for you, 'cause my heart's jumping and you started something with them their eyes.
Them their eyes.
Oh, you gotta look out if you're wise. And they sparkle.
Yeah.
And they bubble.
Yeah.
Gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble. Fell in love with you the first time I looked at you. Them their eyes, them their eyes, them their eyes. Suit, boot, suit, do the did, do it, bop. Who do the wop, bop. Some do dibba do the dibba did do bop bop point. So do the boot, so do the bow. Rabadoo rap, so do the rulu. Ram, bam. Hey, come on, Rocky, let's play. And you started something with them their eyes.
Them their eyes.
Oh, you gotta look out if you're wise. I said they sparkle.
Yeah.
And they bubble.
Yeah.
Gonna get you in a whole world of trouble. Fell in love with you the first time I looked into them their eyes. Your eyes, your eyes, your eyes. Your eyes, your eyes, your eyes, your eyes. Oh, your eyes, your eyes, your eyes, your eyes. And your eyes are blue, and your kisses too. I never knew what they could do, but I can't believe you're in love with me. Telling everyone I know, on your mind each place I go. I can't believe that you're in love with me. I've always placed you so far above me. I just can't imagine that you love me. And after all it's said and done, to think that I'm the lucky one, I can't believe you're in love with me. Your eyes, your eyes, your eyes. Your eyes are blue, I never knew. I never knew your eyes were blue. I never knew, I never knew. Your eyes, your kisses. Oh, your kisses, your eyes. I've always placed you so far above me. Can't imagine, can't imagine, can't imagine that you love me. Oh, baby. Your eyes are blue, your kisses, your eyes. Your eyes are blue, your kisses. Your eyes are blue. Hey, Mr. Trumbo, come on, I'll do that. left you so far above me. I just can't imagine that you love me. After all that's said and done, think that I'm the lucky one. I can't believe you're in love. I can't believe that you're in love. I can't believe you're in love with me. Well, that's nice.
Oh yeah, Mr. Ray Gelato and his Giants. Channeling Louis Prima and Sam Batir on that one. Them, Their Eyes. I can't believe that you're in love with me. And a shout out to Mr. Tony V listening in from Hamden, Connecticut this afternoon. Next track from Ray Gelato. As you know, he's a fabulous musician, band leader, vocalist, etc. One of those things he does, he writes songs. And this is a little tune that I refer to as the Lifestyles Police. People tell you what you're supposed to be doing and what you shouldn't be doing, etc. This is entitled Ban It, Stop It.
Ban it, stop it, you gotta drop it. That's the news today. You can't do that, smoke that or chew that. I'm gonna have my say. See the powers that be, where you and me are trying to have a good time. Yes, the message is clear, don't do that in here. It makes you want to lose my mind. Ban smoking, stop joking. That's the law. Restricted, constricted, don't do that no more. Ban it, stop it, you gotta drop it. Have you heard the news? Stop the people having fun, control everyone. Ban burgers, fries, and booze. Stop it, you gotta drop it, brother, be aware. Man, take heed, you better watch your speed. There's a camera everywhere. Well, give a little smile, cause in a little while you'll get a love letter. It contains a bill that'll make you feel quite ill. You ain't gonna get much better. Ban the car, close the bar, don't you drive. What is the purpose of being alive? Big Brother's nice as he gives advice to keep us all fit and well. Don't say that, don't eat that, don't drink that, don't think that. Man, what a living hell! It's against the law, we can't do that no more. Ban it and stop it today.
All right, once again, little tune about the Lifestyles Police there. Ban it, stop it. And we come to the last and final track from Ray Gelato. This concludes from our previous program once again. And this tune here was recorded by Liza Minnelli and Frank Sinatra. And it's a little tune about the greatest city in the world, where I'm broadcasting from right now. Ray Gelato and the Giants, New York, New York.
Start spreading the news, leave it today. I want to be a part of it in old New York. Vagabond shoes, while long and straight, right to the very heart of it in old New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm a king of the hill and top of the heap. Those little town blues are melting away, right to the very heart of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. away, right to the very heart of it, in New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York, New York, New York.
Okay, a little tune about the greatest city in the world, New York, New York, as performed by, once again, Ray Gelato and the Giants. And we'll be hearing more of Ray Gelato in a future broadcast. Let me give a shout-out to Frank and Marty Calamari, listening in from great state of Florida this afternoon. And Preston is getting featured artist number 4 ready here. And we'll be hearing more of Ray Gelato in the future broadcasts, so make sure that every Tuesday afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time that you tune in to my programs Lounging with Lombardi with your host DJ John Lombardi, right from the captain's chair or the air chair, behind microphone number 1, toe tapping and finger popping and air drumming, broadcasting live from the City World Radio Network studios and our sister station, Sky Crescent Radio, from the greatest city in the world, New York, New York. If you're new to City World, and if you want to pick up some of my previous programs, there are 3 ways you can do it. You can go to the City World Radio Network website, just follow the prompts over there for the archives there, and you can pick up the shows that you missed or you want to re-listen to. Jade is the other engineer that works here who has the evening off. She puts some of these programs up on YouTube, so you have to go to YouTube, Lounging with Lombardi, and you'll see the previous broadcasts from some of these shows. And she also puts them up on Lounging with Lombardi on Sky's Crescent Radio. So there are 3 ways that you can listen to the programs, or you can re-listen to them, so if you can never miss any of the programs that I bring you here in the City World Radio Network. Okay, Preston's moving along here. A big band from New Jersey. It's called Craig Raymond and the Next Generation Big Band, and features vocalist Lou DeToli. And the first track from Craig Raymond, It's a Wonderful World. Okay, we're listening to features number 4 here on the City World Radio Network with DJ John Lombardi. That's Craig Raymond and the Next Generation Big Band out of New Jersey. That was entitled It's a Wonderful World. And a shout out to band leader, musician extraordinaire, Mr. Michael Rose, listening in from Kansas City this afternoon. Next track from Craig Raymond, a Frank Sinatra tune, and it features his male vocalist, Mr. Lou DeToli.
I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. You're so deep in my heart that you are a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I've tried so not to give in. I said to myself, this affair, it never will go so well. But why should I try to resist my baby when I know so well that I've got you under my skin? I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice that comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, you fool, you will never win. Why won't you use your mentality? Wake up to reality. But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop just before I begin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin. Sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice that comes in the night and repeats how it yells in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you ain't never gonna win. Why won't you use your mentality? Stand up and face reality. But every time that I do, the thought of you makes me stop just before I begin. Because, baby, I've got you under my skin. And I like you under my skin.
Okay, all the way from New Jersey, our neighbors to the west, across the Hudson River, Craig Raymond and the Next Generation Big Band featuring Lou DeToli on vocals, and that was their rendition of I Got You Under My Skin. And a shout out to Richard and Vivian, listening in from sunny Florida this afternoon. Next track from Craig Raymond, one of my favorite songs. I'm sure it is yours as well. The classic Summer Wind.
The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long we sang a song, then we strode that golden sand. Two sweethearts and the summer wind, like painted kites, those days and nights, they went flying by. The world was new beneath the blue umbrella sky, and softer than a piper man, one day it called to you. And I lost you, that's when I lost you to the summer wind. The autumn wind and the winter wind, they have come and they've gone. And still the days, those lonely days, they go on and on. And guess who sighs his lullabies through nights that never end? My fickle friend, the summer wind, the warm summer wind, yeah, the summer wind, the summer wind.
All right, the classic Summer Wind, as performed by, once again, Craig Raymond and the Next Generation Big Band, featuring Lou DeToli on the vocals. I want to give a shout out to the pretty blonde lady wearing her happy socks, who's listening in from the Midwest this afternoon. And speaking about Summer Wind, we're inching our way to spring here. At least we're in daylight savings time. Still a little cool here in New York, but I'll be glad when that summer wind finally comes. All right, we have two more tracks here left from Craig Raymond and Lou DeToli on vocals there. And when one thinks of Bossa Nova, this is the tune usually comes to mind, The Girl from Ipanema.
Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes, each one she passes goes, ah. When she walks, she's like a samba that swings so cool, sways so gentle, that when she passes, each one she passes goes, ooh. I watch her so sadly. How can I tell her I love her? Yes, I would give my heart gladly, but each day when she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at me. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes I smile, but she doesn't see. tell her I love her. Yes, I would give my heart gladly, but each day when she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at me. Tall, tan, young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes I smile, but she doesn't see. She just doesn't see. She passes by me. She never sees me.
All right, the classic "The Girl from Ipanema" as performed by, once again, Craig Raymond and the Next Generation Big Band, and Lou DiToli on vocals there, my fourth featured artist. And we come to the last and final track from Craig Raymond, the big band here. And we played this earlier in the program, but as we say here in the entertainment business, so nice, we can play it twice. Craig Raymond, big band, and Lou DiToli performing For Once in My Life.
For once in my life I have someone who needs me, someone I've needed for so long. For once unafraid I can go where life leads me. Somehow I know I'll be strong. For once I can touch what my heart used to dream of long before I knew. Someone warm like you would make my dreams come true. For once in my life I won't let sorrow hurt me, not like it's hurt me before. For once I have someone I know won't desert me, and I'm not alone anymore. For once I can say this is mine, you won't take it. Long as I know there is love, I will make it. For once in my life I found someone who needs me. I can say, this is mine, you're not gonna take it. As long as I know there is love, I'm gonna make it. For once in my life I have someone. Yeah, for once in my life I found someone. For once in my life I found someone who needs me.
For Once in My Life, as performed by, once again, my fourth featured artist from the great state of New Jersey, Craig Raymond, and the Next Generation Big Band featuring Lou DiToli on vocals. I want to give a shout out to Mike Williamson, who's listening in from Rockford, Illinois this afternoon. And as Preston is getting featured artist number 5 ready here, just a couple of brief announcements. My engineer Preston wanted to share some information with you. Not only is he a great engineer, he's also one of the hosts here on City World Radio Network. He has a great program on Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's entitled Tune In to Ever Funkin' On. And he plays the funkiest jams of all times. If you like great funky music from the 70s and 80s, once again, Preston wants you to join him here on the City World Radio Network.
Well, 70s, 80s, and today, 90s and today.
Oh, okay.
Past, present, future. It's all funky. If it's all good, it's on my show.
Okay, well, thank you for that little tidbit. You tell it better than I do. Okay, just one reminder here that we have airtime available. So if you want to join us here at City World, all you got to do is send us an email. All genres of music, talk shows, whatever you want to do. You send us an email through our website, or you can send us through our Facebook page, and we'll get back to you. We'll give you all the information that you need to be the star of your own show. Join the City World Radio Network family, right from the captain's chair behind microphone number 1. Also, if you have a product, service, business, you want to advertise with us, your advertising helps us keep some of the prices down here, and obviously keeps us on the air. So once again, please advertise with us. Send us an email through the website or to our Facebook page. And speaking about Facebook, once again, if you want to friend me on Facebook, I'm easy to find. I'm the DJ John Lombardi with the headphones on. And we encourage you to like our Lounging with Lombardi Facebook page, or City World Radio Network Facebook page, and Skies Crescent Radio Facebook page as well. And, of course, if you just want to get in touch with us, send us an email, because we love to hear from our listeners. Okay, we got to move along here, because me will be coming on about 20 minutes or so. And as I mentioned in previous broadcasts, that the late great Nat King Cole reached his centennial this year, which means he would have been 100 years old, and wanted to pay tribute to him. We did that last week with his daughter Natalie Cole. So this week we're going to play some Nat King Cole, and whatever we don't finish here, of course, we'll pick up next week's program. The late, great Nat King Cole, who would have been 100 years old this month, the classic Unforgettable.
Unforgettable, that's what you are. Unforgettable, though near or far. Like a song of love that clings to me, how the thought of you does things to me. Never before has someone been more unforgettable in every way. And forevermore, that's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. Unforgettable in every way, and forevermore, that's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too.
All right, the classic Nat King Cole, who would have been 100 years old, celebrating his centennial here on the City World Radio Network, the classic Unforgettable. Happy birthday, Nat, from all of us here at City World. Next track from Nat King Cole. This was originally written and recorded by a man from England, named Bobby Troup. But Nat King Cole had a big hit with this. Classic Route 66.
If you ever plan to motor west, travel my way, take the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. It winds from Chicago to LA, more than 2,000 miles all the way. Get your kicks on Route 66. Now you go through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, and Oklahoma City looks mighty pretty. You'll see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Won't you get hip to this timely tip when you make that California trip? Get your kicks on Route 66. Tip when you make that California trip. Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66.
All right, the late great Nat King Cole, once again, who would have been 100 years old this year, Route 66. And a shout out to Patrick, Frank, and Assad, listening in from their office building here in New York City this afternoon. And next track from Nat King Cole, the classic Orange Colored Sky.
I was walking along, minding my business, when out of an orange-colored sky,
Flash, flash, alakazam.
Wonderful you came by. I was humming a tune, drinking in sunshine, when out of that orange-colored view,
Flash, flash, alakazam.
I got a look at you. One look and I yelled timber. Watch out for flying glass. Cause the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I went into a spin and I started to be shot. I've been hit.
This is it, I-T-S.
I was walking along, minding my business, when love came and hit me in the eye.
Flash, flash, alakazam.
Out of an orange-colored sky. I yelled timber. Watch out for flying glass. Cause the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I went into a spin and I started to shout, I've been hit.
This is it. This is it. I-T-H.
I was walking along, minding my business, when love came and hit me in the eye.
Flash, bam, alakazam.
Out of an orange-colored purple stripe, pretty green polka dot sky.
Flash, bam.
Alakazam and goodbye. Wow, I thought love was much softer than that. What a most disturbing sound.
All right, Orange Colored Sky, as performed by, once again, fifth featured artist here, Mr. Nat King Cole. And a shout out to Chris and Denise Wood, listening in from the great state of Maryland this afternoon. And I love Orange Colored Skies. I've been tired of all the dreary rain and snow here that we got in New York. I'm still waiting for spring to spring, that's for sure. Next track from Nat King Cole, classic Walking My Baby Back Home.
Gee, it's great after being out late, walking my baby back home. Arm in arm over meadow and farm, walking my baby back home. We go long harmonizing a song, or I'm reciting a poem. Hours go by and they give me the eye, walking my baby back home. We stop for a while, she gives me a smile, snuggles her head on my chest. We starting to pet, and that's when I get her talcum all over my vest. After I kinda straighten my tie, she has to borrow my comb. One kiss, then I continue again, walking my baby back home. She's afraid of the dark, so I have to park outside of her door till it's light. She says if I try to kiss her, she'll cry. I dry her tears all through the night, hand in hand to a barbecue stand. Right from her doorway we roam. Eats and bin, it's a pleasure again. Walking my baby, talking my baby, loving my baby. I don't mean maybe, walking my baby back home.
All right, the classic Walking My Baby Back Home, as performed by, once again, the late, great Nat King Cole, who would have been 100 years old this year. Next track from Nat, classic Straighten Up and Fly Right.
A buzzer took a monkey for a ride in the air. The monkey thought that everything was on the square. The buzzer tried to throw the monkey off his back, but the monkey grabbed his neck and said, now listen, Jack, straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Ain't no use in diving. What's the use of jiving? Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. The buzzer told the monkey you were choking me. Release your hold and I will set you free. The monkey looked the buzzer right dead in the eye and said, your story is so touching, but it sounds just like a lie. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Fly right.
Yeah, straighten up and fly right and do the right thing. All right, looks like we're going to squeeze in one more tune here, and then we have to turn the microphone over to Mia, and I'll continue with Nat King Cole in next week's program. Send for Me.
When you want a true lover, send for me, send for me. You never want any other. Send for me, send for me. I promise you I'll be true. Send for me, send for me. Anytime, just tell me your problems and find out, baby, I'll solve them. If you're late one morning, don't hurry. If you've got big trouble, don't worry, just depend on your friend. Send for me, send for me. A morning, noon, and night, in the early bright. Don't you fret, my pretty pet, I'm gonna treat you right. Don't you dare raise a hair, I'm gonna share your every care, anywhere. Oh yeah, send for me, I'll be there. Anything that upsets you, send for me, send for me. I'll be there to protect you. Wait and see, wait and see. Don't delay, right away. Send for me, send for me. It's gonna be twiddle-dee, yes-siree, you and me, faithfully.
Hi, this is Kelsey Grammer. When military service members head into battle, none are expected to face the enemy alone, but many return home and become isolated as they struggle with the visible and invisible wounds of war. It can be difficult knowing how to overcome that challenge and rekindle bonds similar to those formed in the military. Wounded Warrior Project supports these injured veterans through their recoveries by connecting them with fellow warriors and their communities. No one should fight this battle alone. Join us at Wounded